This is Right Side Trader. Today is June 12th, 2026, and this is my weekly market review. I'm reviewing the NASDAQ 100, that's QQQ, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's jump over to these charts and see what we see. Yes, I'm back from my little mini vacation and looking at this market. Seemed like I took the right time off, when we had the little pullback last week, and looked like we might have hit our bottom and we were reversing already from what I'm seeing here on this big picture. But let's go down to our quarterly chart and see what we see. I'm going to maximize this, then I'm going to resize that and zoom in a little bit here. We're still green on the quarterly chart, we're still above an R1. So we're still looking pretty, we're still in a bull market. We just had a little pullback We can see we got a little bit of a wick showing up there on that quarterly candle at this time. Let's go ahead and go down to our monthly chart and see what we see at this time. Okay, on this monthly chart, what we see here, last month was a good month. So May was pretty good. It wasn't no May and definitely go away but it started here in June. We made all-time highs, then we started pushing down. But we pulled back pretty good this week, so we might be done with the whole thing. We might be ready to reverse and start heading back higher. But we got to kind of be patient, wait for that confirmation, wait based on your trading plan and your trading strategy, learn to be patient. And because again, we are still above the 9-10 moving average, so technically we are still in a bull market. That's why I'm saying just be patient. Just be patient. Let's see what's happening here. Have your stops, protect your money based on your trading plan and your trading strategy, whatever you need to do there. But let's go ahead and go down to this weekly chart and see what we see here on this weekly chart. This is the whole thing. Last week was one of those crazy weeks, the week that I was off. I'm glad I was on vacation. I've been fighting trying to play this thing to the upside with it dropping. Nah. I was I think if you look back at my other video, I think I was talking about that we could get a pullback and probably come back down here and try to fill this gap. I didn't expect us to drop all the way down below pivot like we did, and all the way down to a support 1 like we did. But once we got down to that support 1 and a little bit below that, we've gotten a pretty good pullback. And right now on this weekly chart, we are forming a bullish harami, and not in the best location. And that's why, again, like I say, just be patient based on what we're seeing. As you can see, I got a marker here. For me, the way I do some of my trading strategies, I have a marker on here where again, this is this week's high. That's what I'm kind of looking at. I like to see us break that high. Again, based on any kind of long-term trading and strategies that you may have, you might be looking for it again to get back to all-time highs. But again, all based on your trading plan and your trading strategies. All right, but let's go ahead and go down to this daily chart and see what we see there. On this daily chart, I'm going to zoom in here a little bit right here so we can see, like last week that I wasn't here, we can see that we got a pretty good drop, So that was crazy and stuff. And it was looking crazy with bearish and all this red stuff here. But today, these last 3 days, yesterday was really the big day when this candle here that formed on Thursday. It looked like the market may have hit a bottom and we may be reversing, heading back up. And that's why, again, I'm looking at this right here. This was it really should be looking. I'm looking for a close above this level here. I get a close above that level here, then I'll be looking for it to close this gap and then I know that okay, we're ready to start heading back up. Come next week, look like we will be opening above pivot. Which is a good thing. Let me get that. We're going to be opening above pivot, which is this line right here. And like you say, if we are reversing, I kind of do expect us to at least get back up here to an resistance 1 level. Don't know if we're going to go all the way back to a resistance 2 level. So again, if we are reversing, first of all, based on my trading plan and our trading strategy, I want to see things closed above here. Based on maybe your trading plan and your trading strategy, we have already got a confirmation here on Friday. But the weekend, anything and everything can happen over the weekend these days. So that's why, again, I want to see a close above here, above this level right here. That's 725. number. And that's pretty much it. That's all I really have this week. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend. And I'll talk to you guys next week. This is Right Side Trader. Have a good one. Bye.